We are on our family farm that is located southwest of Bethlehem on a hilltop surrounded by 5 Israeli settlements. The land was bought by my family more than 100 years ago. This is the only hilltop in this area that is without an Israeli settlement. So they wanted to confiscate it to build a new one. In 1991, the Israeli military authorities declared our farm as state land. We said this is unjust, this is illegal. So we went to the military court. We started a legal battle that is going on and on until today. We had also many difficulties from settlers who tried to intimidate us, demolished trees. They threatened us here, and especially in the last couple of months. But even under physical pressure, we are not giving up. And now we are becoming more isolated. The settlements are growing. The main access to the property is blocked for us since 2002. The wall, when it's finished, will put us on the Israeli side, will disconnect us from our own communities in Bethlehem. So even we might not be able to go and celebrate our church service in Bethlehem. Adding to that, we have a lot of limitations. We have no access to running water, no electricity, and no building permits. And so far we have more than 28 demolition orders, which makes it impossible for us to develop the land. We are not reacting in a negative way, but at the same time, we are not accepting this unjust situation. Our approach here is a non-violent way of resistance. We said 4 things that became our principle. The first thing we said, we refuse to be victims. It was important to move ourselves out of the victim mentality in order to start acting instead of reacting. Secondly, we said we refuse to hate, and no one can force us to hate. Of course, easy said, very difficult to practice. But with hatred, people would destroy themselves from within. And we believe that all people are created in the image of God, and they are not created to hate one another. And thirdly, we said we are acting differently, not because it's a weakness or strategy, but it's based on our Christian values. We are people who believe in justice. And our fourth way is called we refuse to be enemies, which is an active way of nonviolent resistance, because our frustration is an energy that might come out in a negative way, but we want to transform it. When you face challenges, do not sit down, do not cry, and do not become a victim. Instead, stand up and act. And while you're acting positively and differently, you motivate yourself and you will motivate other people, not through telling them what to do, but through doing what you are doing. We cannot overcome evil with more evil. We cannot overcome hatred with more hatred. We cannot overcome darkness with more darkness. We have to do it the other way, the hatred with love, darkness with light, and evil with good. Even in a difficult situation, we are able to make a difference. With faith, with love and hope, our journey for justice will continue.